Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Mohit from Projekt Perfumery India. We have our official website perfumery.co.in and this is our first video for a house overview. So this time we have picked up Olympic Orchids as our house for our this first review. Right, so it's not a very popular brand, but they have some amazing offerings. Just a brief overview, this house is by a perfumer, Dr. Ellen Covey. She is a very talented perfumer. She has recently won award as well for her creation for zoologists. That's called the bat. Right, so she makes her own perfumes. She grows her own orchids and makes perfume out of it, which is a unique story behind the whole lineup. Right, there are many people, normally the agarwood oud based brand, who extract their own oud and then market it. Same way she extracts her own nectar from the, own grown orchids and make perfumes out of it, which definitely will encourage you to explore her lineups. We'll be showing top 5 perfume which you should try. So these are not in any order, so these are the most easy to wear perfume which you could carry off very well. These are liked by most of the masses. The one thing which I would like to tell about this particular brand, that this is not for someone who is faint hearted. If you don't like heavy perfumes, this is probably not for you. Not for people who are venturing into niche, who have been into, even if you like Creed, Tom Ford's, Mice and Francis, this might be little of heavier for you. But for people who have a nose for indie brands, if you like Kerosene, if you like Sebastian, if you like other indie brands, this would be amazing treat for your nose. So that's the basically the first declaration about the whole brand. What to expect, what not to expect. We will be showing the first perfume. This is basically created as base for all other perfumes. Okay, this is called Olympic Amber. This itself could be an independent perfume, as it's pretty complex. Nice amber, not a regular amber at all. If you're expecting creamy amber, sweet amber, is not that at all. It's a incensey amber. It has a lot of incenses, a resinous amber, a resinous labdanum. I This was the first one to get sold out. By the way, we launched them in India and they sold out. So I have a empty decanter. See, the decanter's gone, the bottle's gone. What I'm left with is this last 10 ml decanter with me. What you get out of it first sniff it is like woods. It's not wood as in agar wood. It's like more of a cedar wood. You definitely get incense out of it. It's incense heavy amber. If you have tried almost every amber scent and you want to try a new amber, this would definitely give you a new high. So guys, this was Olympic Amber by House of Olympic Orchid. Okay, so this is another scent which is one of the top seller again. This pretty much is sold out, only one bottle left that was to book by someone. This is called Golden Cattleya by Olympic Orchid. Alright, now if we define this scent, alright, we'll be using hashtags, which probably after first sniff what I get into my mind. Alright, so let's pray. Okay, so the very first sniff gives me a strong kick of honey. Okay, this is a honey based scent, and probably you could guess by the color itself, it's a honey based scent. When I say honey, this is also very different from the other honey scents which I have sniffed, like Ojan or Amber Nargil. This is different and it smells very rich and waxy honey. It's like straight out of the beehive. And apart from that, it's smoky as well, and definitely I do get Olympic Amber out of it. Plus there's an additional note which makes it a little feminine, but not feminine like other out there. It's more of a unisex. That's Orange Blossom, which gives it a fruity kick as well. So it's more of Olympic Amber as the base, honey and Orange Blossom, plus mixed with some smokiness which remains throughout. This again gives 12 plus hours straight, so no complaints there. So this fragrance, Golden Cattleya, is hashtag honey, hashtag orange blossom, hashtag Olympic amber, and hashtag some smokiness. So this is Golden Cattleya by Olympic Orchid. Right. Next one we are picking up is a gourmand. It's called Cafe V. So again, it's basically inspired on city of Seattle, which is known as coffee capital, where the per capita coffee consumption is bit high, and if I'm not mistaken, the highest in the world. Um, you could see by the name Cafe V, so definitely coffee has to be in this. So this does has coffee, but it's a very different coffee, unlike other coffee scents. It's like it's dominated more by cardamom. I do get the chai vibe. India, the chai is pretty famous. It's like the uh, drink of the nation, chai. So you get the chai vibe is because of the cardamom inside. So it's mix of cardamom and not exactly I could call it a gourmand, but it has that vibe, but it's a semi gourmand if you have to label it. So this was Cafe V, very good for gourmand lovers. If you want to try something different, this is the one. Performance wise, absolutely no complaint. Like the whole line is pretty much potent here. Next one we will be talking about Blackboard. Alright, this fragrance, if you see the color of the juice, it's dark. It's really dark. A slight, probably I can see through it. And this is basically more of a blackberry fragrance. It's sweet blackberry. What the note says around the notes, it does has blackberry. It has woods, and again, okay, I could smell it from. It's one of the base performance mode. As in, this fragrance is a base mode fragrance from Olympic. A very jammy vibe to it. People do say it smells like cough syrup, but I wish cough syrup smelled so good. It has a thick jammy. If you know, if you pick up blackberry jam, this is how it smells. But a very wearable one. Yeah, you could pull it off probably in any season, especially the colder weather. So this one is Blackbird. This definitely have a similar scent out there in the market, that is Enchanted Forest by Vagabond Prince. Right, so people say it's similar. I haven't sniffed that, so I really can't comment on it. But this itself is a very good fragrance, so I could imagine how the Enchanted Forest may smell like. Another one is called Tropic of Capricorn here. I really like this cute little bottle here. Only negative, it doesn't have a spray, so probably you need to transport it to some other decant. Alright. There's no way I could smell it right now. I'll just try taking away from the bottle itself. Right. Notes listed are jasmine, Firangipani. Uh, there is more of a slight hint of caramel inside. I'm not sure whether they have it, but after sniffing it, okay, sorry, there's no caramel. That's a little more of animalic note that I'm getting. Again, if I spray it, I would be able to interpret in a better way. After sniffing, I really do get a lot of woods from this one. And it's like if you have ever watched Discovery Channel, they do showcase for tropical forests. So this is what I get, and I think the Perfumer is inspired by tropical forest and named it Tropic of Capricorn. So these were the five which we have shown. Of course, first one was Olympic Amber. That's the base for all the fragrances, which is an ambery fragrance but more incense dominated rather than sweet amber. That's apart from that. Then we discussed about Golden Cattleya, which is a honey based scent. We talked about Blackbird, which is blackberry based scent. We talked about Cafe V, which has cardamom along with coffee in it. Seattle chocolate, we didn't talk about it, but again, this is a very good dark gourmand. This got a boozy vibe to it with dark chocolate, vanilla, and balsamic notes to it. That's what it reads. And trust me, these fragrances are so potent and so complex. I sniff 3 right now, and honestly, I couldn't sniff more because it gives you a fatigue. And then like what happened with Tropic of Capricorn, I got what did I say? Caramel. Caramel is not there, but after sniffing three, honestly, I could not sniff fourth one. So you have to give time to these fragrances. If you get a sample pack, in India it's available with Projekt Perfumery, perfumery.co.in. That's us. And in US it's available with olympicscents.com. You could write to Dr. Ellen Covey. She's very helpful, a very nice lady. She would reply to your queries. She has her own blog as well. You could find her on Facebook as well. So definitely you can do order a discovery set. This is a must have if you are exploring more into niche and indie scents. I'll just name some other fragrances which they have. I don't have their bottles right now because total they have around 37 fragrances in their base, and it's not possible to get each and every one. Some of them I think are vaulted as well. So what rest they have is Woodcut, which is another woody fragrance. They have the whole series, Dev 1 to 4. We may do another video for those, 4 of them. There's Skyfy. Then there is Lil. Lil is I think again the part of Dev series. There is White Cattleya, and I think there is Red Cattleya as well, and Golden Cattleya, which we featured here. There is California Chocolate. This is again a gourmand. Seattle Chocolate, California Chocolate, and Cafe V. These 3 gourmands this particular line has to offer. This is the most challenging one, which is called Gujarat. It's a lot of spices and probably the most unwearable of the whole line. And this is a piece of art itself in the bottle, but not wearable. You could get a sample, see the creation, see the artwork involved, but you can't wear it unless until you don't smell like a pickle. Olympic Rainforest is there. Blackboard we discussed already. Then there is Ballet Rouge. This is a rose dominant scent in their line. I have given samples out to some people. They absolutely love it. I'm planning to get a full bottle, 30ml bottle in India, and probably make it available here. Cafe V we already discussed. And Dev 3 is part of the Dev series here. Seattle Chocolate we featured in this video. This again Dev 1. This Mardi Gras, it's Mardi Gras. So Mardi Gras, if you see that this decanter is full, so I have to try it off and give it to more people. Arizona is there, which is again weirdly distributed among ourselves. There is a Red Cattleya. So that's about it. These are the official decanters which are given out to distributor, and we make samples out of them. In case you are looking for some samples, you could comment below. We'll be more than happy to give it to you. If you're ordering anything from Projekt Perfumery, perfumery.co.in, you could mention these samples, you can send it out, or otherwise we have discovery pack available as well. So that's about it. This is our first video. Hopefully we'll be doing many videos very soon. Your feedback would be appreciated. You could subscribe to our channel for getting updates. If you're in India, do check us out. We are Projekt Perfumery. We have started in January and we have some amazing collection here. So thank you again. Signing off, it's Mohit.